everyone, welcome to Z News English. Today we have two very special guests with us who have come all the way from the medieval era, Salim and Mehrunissa.
Hi.
So, hi, this is Garima Joshi in conversation with Aashim Gulati and Sauraseni Maitra.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, thank you.
Talking about the show, the story of Mughals and the Mughal Empire has been adapted many times. We've seen many different, even the Mughal-e-Azam or many different renditions in theatre or in movie. So when the show initially came to you, what were your thoughts about it, about the script, and any pressures did you face while portraying these larger-than-life characters?
I wanted him to paint the way I thought Salim would be in the 1600s. So I took my canvas and I just drew Salim the way I thought it'll be interesting, and rightly so. I feel like it's just been received very well. I feel like it's been loved by many, and the one compliment that I've gotten from people is that we can't believe that this is how you've played it, and this is how and we feel like they don't think that anybody else could play Salim the way I did, and that for me is a massive compliment.
Yeah, and just like you mentioned, the compliment you received was like just the best compliment one could ever.
Yeah, it is.
And he deserves every bit of it. When you're getting to play this character, Mehrunissa especially, who goes on to become Noor Jahan, and history still remembers her as one of the most powerful and dynamic women that Indian history has ever seen. It's a huge responsibility.
Exactly.
So you have to get into the skin of the character, and I completely relied on my makers for this, because Mehrunissa is their brainchild. It's very important to know what they are thinking about the character, and just as he said, you need to absorb the character and you have to just be her. You have to make it your own and just be her.
Okay, so talking about getting into the skin of the character, so what were the preparations did you guys do in terms of the language or the nukta, getting it right? So like did you do any workshops before that?
I come from Bengal. I don't think in this language. Even Hindi is kind of foreign to me, but still, since I have grown up, I've always been a filmy kid, and I've grown up watching Bollywood films, and I've had my fair share of non-Bengali speaking friends. So I am okay with Hindi, but वो क्या है ना, हमारी बंगाली में वो पुंगलिंग स्त्रिंगलिंग नहीं है, जो मैं अभी भी इन लोगों से यही कह रही थी. Or the next thing is that here we are not only speaking in Hindi but also in Urdu, a language that's difficult but also so beautiful. So I'll again thank each and every team member of mine, is also my co-actors, because they were constantly there to help me.
I did not know how to ride a horse, and it was just it was challenging, but I enjoyed it. That's why I think I learned it faster. There was a fair amount of sword fighting, then there was also a decent amount of action that we had to go through, and we had like really proper, really good action trainers come from LA. When it comes to talking in Urdu, like a little bit of, Hindi, I like shairi, I like poetry, so I keep listening to that, and that has helped me sort of a little bit to understand the text better and to be able to speak in it better.
Any injuries you faced while sword fighting or?
Yeah, one time I had a fight sequence with Murad, and he almost punched my nose and broke it. Because he's like very excited about action, an action guy, very good at it.
Yeah.
Apart from that, yes, there was a time when I was getting off the horse and I had a groin injury. That's very painful. I couldn't shoot a horse sequence or like a fight sequence or an action sequence for about like a week.
I remember we were doing this one scene, but I don't want to give out too much of details, but my character was getting thrashed, okay, and I had to just fall on the ground. Even though I had knee pads, I think we shot, number of takes were around 35.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So the next morning, I couldn't walk.
So everyone has been asking you about your experience of working with actors like Nasir Sahab and all.
He's in the show.
Yeah, he is very much
I
there.
really never thought that you'll be asking us this question.
Yeah,
Oh my
but,
God, wait. What are we going to say?
but everyone has been asking it, but I'm gonna ask something else then.
See?
No.
So, like, Aashim, how did you transition from season 1 to season 2?
When it comes to the transition of it, you have to, step into those shoes. There's a massive leap of 15 years. So you have to, as far as physicality is concerned, then my hair was longer, especially because I was exiled. I'm an exiled Baghi. So if you imagine an exiled person living in the woods and jungles for that long, how would he look like? He would have scars on him. He would probably didn't have a haircut, sunburnt and bigger and angrier and rudier. So you got to get into the character and whatever your process is. And I'm not going to share mine. But yeah, put yourself in his shoes and think about what he was going through. And think about if I was in his shoes, then how would I react? Understanding the fact that it's still Salim.
So, Sauraseni, you stepped in season 2 as the leading lady, so kind of replacing Anarkali.
My character was actually introduced. The character was introduced in season 1 when Shah Salim saves Mehrunissa and her Khandan. And this entire family, they come and find shelter in Akbar's court.
Yes.
So from that very young age, she has always looked up to Salim and always thought, even though when you see season 1, you see that Salim never had that greed, for the throne, for the takht. But Mehrunissa knew that he was actually the rightful heir to the throne. And all she wanted to do, and it takes a lot of strength and courage in one person, be it a man or a woman, to be the strength of pillar for another person, especially when that person is a Baghi like Salim, to get him back and to convince him and to instill that confidence in him that he is actually the rightful heir to the throne. That takes a lot of strength. Jahangir had some 25 or 24 to 25 wives. Yeah.
Yes.
So why would she only replace Anarkali? If she had to, she'll replace them all and be the only.
So, any of your favorite dialogues which you can do for our audience?
याद रखना तुम किससे बात कर रही हो, मलिका हिंदुस्तान है. Sorry, this was my favorite line.
Aashim?
ये आपने कई दफा सुना होगा, पर फिर भी मैं कह देता हूँ. अगर फिरदौस ज़मीन पर कहीं है, तो यही है, यही है, यही है.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for interacting with Z News English, and wish you all the best for Z5.